A new dawn for Labour, but not one they'd ever dreamed of, rejected in a seat that had been red for more than half a century. Their candidate's anti-Brexit stance in a Brexit voting town seen by some as tone deaf.
Morning, Rich, how we doing?
Ian Corley runs a food bank and has always voted Labour, but says they'd lost touch.
We didn't listen. The party didn't listen. And, you know, I think that's part of it. We seem to be representing a view of a minority when we should be listening to the majority.
A decade of cuts to local services has increased the sense that Hartlepool has been forgotten. But Tory austerity is not seen as the main culprit. Frustrated at inactivity by a Labour-dominated council, Bonnie Pinder set up her own shop for children with learning disabilities.
I understand you have to make cutbacks in certain areas, but certain services have really been lacking funding here, and it's very much needed in this town, definitely.
And people blame Labour for that?
I think so.
But quite why so many people have taken the plunge and switched to the Conservatives also seems to be down to their promises on more investment. Promises that Boris Johnson insisted today he'd keep. Prime Minister, you've offered a lot of money and jobs to this area. Are you going to deliver on that, or are they just likely to be as empty as that blimp over there?
Well, we're working very hard, Libby, for the people of the whole country. Many, many jobs we hope that will come into the Freeport, and you must hold us to it.
On the beach nearby, his appeal as Tory leader appears to have shored up the Tory vote. What do you think of Boris Johnson?
I mean, he divides opinion, doesn't he? But he's clearly doing something. And he's probably more of a northeast type of person. You can relate to him a little bit better than you can anybody.
The race here wasn't even close, admits one former MP.
What the Labour Party has to do today, in the light of this shattering result, is appreciate, the scale of the challenge and of the transformation that is needed.
Plenty to reflect on after a defeat that Labour won't soon forget. Libby Vina, News at 10, Hartlepool.